we're going to answer some of the questions that we've been asked. The first one we're going to answer is how do you get yourself out of a dip? So when you're feeling a little bit low, maybe something's been going on, how do you lift yourself out of a dip? So Helen, would you like to start?
Yes. So first of all, acknowledge what is making you feel in a dip. And just spend a few moments thinking about it. We're not going to indulge too much, but just think about the issue and think about how it's making you feel. And then just acknowledge that feeling. And then start to think about all the wonderful things in your life that you appreciate. And it might just be your dog or your cat.
Yeah.
Any little thing, like appreciating the cup of coffee that you might have in front of you.
Yeah.
Or your home, the roof over your head. The fact that you have health. Anything that you appreciate, just start thinking about all of them.
Your loved ones, your friends, the good things that happen in your life, things like that.
The people that love you and the people that you love. That in itself instantly changes your energies, because you're thinking about what you do have as opposed to what you don't have or don't like, which is making you feel in that dip and a bit down. And okay, it's not a nice day today either here in the UK, which doesn't help. But once you start focusing on all the areas of your life that you really appreciate, the little things that you appreciate,
and turn everything round as well. So if you're finding you are affected by the weather, so when it's grey and dreary, probably may not be that if you're abroad, but if you're in the UK and it's grey and dreary, there's that old saying, it's a great day for ducks when it's raining. Or just think about all those plants that were dry and they're now being nourished with the rain. Or those they're just having a breather from the intense sun. So even where you are in the world with your weather, is if you've got a lot of sunshine, appreciate what the sun does for your whole body, the vitamin D levels that you have from the sun, the vitality and life that you get, the plants that grow so well in the sunlight. Just find those little nuggets that really, really magnify your appreciation of the world and everything in it. Changes you, changes your vibration. And starting straight away, you're starting to turn the direction of your vibration from that dip to starting to rise. We've got another tip for you that we can share with you, but please don't be listening to this while you're driving or participate in this while you're driving or handling heavy machinery. But it's a process of going into a slightly meditative state and really, really magnifying those feelings using your imagination. So would you like to take it?
So if you can and you're in the right place, then just close your eyes and just start to think about what you would like to happen in your life, how you would like it to be, with any issue that you might have being resolved, or anything that you can think of that will make you feel better. Anything that gives you a heartfelt emotion. Just focus on that for a minute. Maybe think about yourself tomorrow, feeling better and happier. And what's happened to make you feel that way? Focus on anything that could happen tomorrow to turn you around. It might be the issue that you had just suddenly has been resolved, or that you may just feel more detached from it and it's okay. You've put it down. to focus on better things that make you feel really good. Acknowledge the feeling, how it feels. See yourself laughing and smiling. Remember that you create your life. You can choose how you feel about things. So tomorrow you're feeling so much happier. It might even start happening today.
Why not? Yeah.
After this meditation, your cells are starting to respond to how you are feeling. You're starting to relax and let go of any pressures, any unhappiness. You're just letting it go and filling your cells up with the happy feeling of how you want to feel. Appreciation, but also so happy that you're in charge of your life and where you're going. Feel all your cells changing and responding to this. Life is what you make it. Indulge in that feeling, these good feelings. All of your cells are smiling. Imagine that. They're all smiling back at you, saying thank you. We are so relieved. Your heart is smiling. You're taking all the pressure and tension out of your whole body now. As your body feels uplifted, your vibration raises, your resonance changes so that you will respond and the universe will respond to everything that you are thinking about that is good and that you want. Remember, you get what you think about. So what do you want?
That's beautiful. And we already feel the softness and gentleness coming in now. Change, if you are sensitive to energies and you take the time to listen to this, re-listen to it. That's beautiful, Helen. So if you want to open your eyes in your rested state, can you feel the calm? Allow yourself to indulge in the calmness. And here, sat next to Helen, there's such an amazing vibe coming off her. It's wonderful. That was a very, very inspired meditation. So if you're really in tune with energies, tune in to the higher connection that Helen has used when she was communicating that. It was more than just words. It's beautiful resonance from her higher team. Link to your higher team while you're listening to it. Just open and expand and allow. Everything is energy. So by responding and participating in that, as Helen's described, the cells of your body are resonating in a new way. You become lighter. Everything calms. So whatever it was that brought you into that dip will still be there, but your reaction, your responses are now in a more gentle state, which means you're better equipped to handle or deal or process whatever that might be, whether that starts to unfold by itself or whether you then have inspired action that you can take. This is the difference. Can you feel the ebb and flow of everything, how natural it becomes when you've allowed your vibration to rise up? You've allowed yourself to flow.
There's never a big problem. There's always a solution. Problems are just challenges, and they can always be resolved. You just have to train your brain to think beyond the issue to where you would like it to be. And this is a good way to start every day to change your vibrational energy so that you only attract good things.
And we always use a lightness by saying, let's use our imagination, let's use it to big things up. Because what if you're just using your imagination in such a strong way that you're stretching your boundaries, but it actually makes you feel better now? Would that matter if you were using your imagination in the type of meditation that Helen's just shared with you, or whether you're visioning? Would it matter in 2, 3, 4 years' time if your life unfolded in a slightly different way? Would it matter, but in the process of those few years, that you felt better every day? You felt better and better each day. Would it matter that your imagination has stimulated that in the cells of your body? Because thought is energy. We've proved how thought is energy. And this is what you're doing. These techniques, and play with them and practice and enjoy them in the good days as well. So when there is a dip, because life is that ebb and flow, up and down, you recognizing yourself going in a dip, you can do something about it before you dip right down low, because you're recognizing you're going in a dip, and you've already been playing and practicing how to lovingly guide yourself up and out of it.
And we know that as humans, we often want to thrash around and be a victim and say how awful it is and be angry and slam a few doors and get it out of our system. And that, you need to do that to a degree, but don't get stuck in victimhood, because it's no good. And people don't
if
really
you're stuck
want to
there,
hear
who wants to be around someone who's moaning all the time? And that, but also, if you are really caught up in it, guess what you're going to attract more of?
Yep.
And who wants that all the time? Maybe the drama queens. But honestly, the fun that you can have once you start to allow yourself back into that higher resonance, that lighter vibration. There's lots of meanings to the word light. But as you get lighter in your resonance, life gets more fun. It really is enjoyable.
And it may well bring things up that need to be changed.
Yeah.
And that's okay as well, because you can, when you're in the right vibration, that will come up for you and you'll realise that you need to make a change.
Yeah. And we will address things like that in other recordings and Facebook Lives with you. So we'll be sharing them on Facebook and on YouTube, and sometimes we'll be able to put them on Instagram, but we will share with you what we can when we can, because there's a few people who've been asking other questions as well. So it is, we were just going to go with it. So keep sending in your questions. It's things like this. This is how we work with you, and this is what we're doing in the Power Up Your Positivity interactive group, the 5-month process. Okay, it's way more than just five calls with us in an online group. There's so much more to it than that, and it's a whole process. Check it out on link below. On the website, there's lots of information there, and like we said, just send your questions in and we will answer them as we can.
And on the link below, you'll be able to read some others' testimonials about how we work with them and what's happened,
how their lives changed. It's amazing. We might start asking some of our clients if they're happy to share some of their stories, or up for us to share their stories. And so watch out for that as well. But anyway, we wish you, whatever time of day you're at, we wish you a wonderful time, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Have a lovely day.
All right.
See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.